Okay, so this is me. Just got my R1250RT. I picked it up from the dealer over at Peterborough, Sycamore. It's a 21 plate, and it's got virtually everything on it. The only thing it's not got is the radial. So if you have a look, it's got the nice wheels, 719 wheels, Akrapovic exhaust, engine covers. The previous owners put the bars on it. He's had these crash bars. Looks like he's dropped it or it's been banged at some point. I think I'm probably going to take those off for filtering in London. LED fogs, the all-important radar cruise, option 719 brake levers, clutch reservoir, brake reservoir. Actually, it's interesting that the brake reservoir has actually got the 719 details on, and this one hasn't. The previous owners put a ram mount on, which would be handy because I'm going to be documenting some rides. It's got all the usual things that everybody knows about on these. One thing that is superb on this RT, the new RT, is this. Listen to this. Remembered there's a baby across the street. I should have done that. New baby. It's got everything. The heated seats, and back here is another additional socket. The guy that owned it before only put a small top box on, and it's not so hot. I have ordered part of the deal I did with Sycamore. I've ordered a large top box, 49 litre, get stuff in here, but I'm never going to get my laptop on there. So it's just come directly from them. So yeah, so hopefully many miles, and it will be many miles because I'm going to commute on this bike into London, which is about 200-mile round trip. What's that, 320 kilometres? You see the nice oil filler cap there, the option 719. Yeah, that's what the kids say nowadays, and yeah. In case you don't know, I'm sure I'm going to, there's so many videos out there, but it's got the charging mat, the Wi-Fi charging mat, obviously the 10.25-inch screen, and given that my last bike was sold it about 9 years ago for a family financial emergency, shall we say, and I kept meaning to get another bike, and I've finally done it. And what was great about Sycamore was they allowed me to use their demo for a few, take them out for longer runs, just to get accustomed and acclimatised to riding the bike again. So if you want to get a good deal, go and see Steve Wong at Sycamore Motorrad in Peterborough. Very nice guy, great guy, and he did me a really nice deal on this bike. And in fact, as soon as this bike was available, I snapped it up, because, see, for me, the key thing is always to get all the options you can. I'm not that fussed about a radio because I don't particularly want to be riding through the streets of my village or London with a radio blaring just like a total plonker, or an American, which is sort of obviously not all Americans, but some of them, loud exhausts and sort of monkey hanger bars and whatever. It's not for me. So this has got the all-important radar cruise on it, and doing a lot of commuting, I think it's the thing. And of course the other thing is, I always say if you're going to buy a new bike, and the last bike I had was brand new, this is second hand, just purely because I bought this at the time when the factory has cut back on production. So ultimately what you're looking at is a situation where bikes are coming from the factory and they're not always having everything you want on. There's also a scramble to get bikes, so prices are should be you should be able to negotiate a reasonable deal, but it's not always true, because I think at the moment people are realizing they're going to get a bike, they need to get it now. I would say if you are buying a bike, always get every option you can, because trying to put them on later, I mean personally, if I was buying this bike from you, I wouldn't have put these covers on. I might put the handles, the levers on. I definitely wouldn't have had the engine covers on. I probably would have had the exhaust, but I definitely would have had a full top box, which is what I'm gonna get. It's gonna be it's just being sorted out. There's been a hold up on them, but that will come presently in the next few days. But what I will say is this bike has been much easier to ride than the demo. And I know a lot of people say about the quick shifter going up and down, that it's jerky and things. This bike has done 4,765 miles now, picked up at 4,750 or whatever. It's about 20 miles to Peterborough from here. And what I did find was that because the bike has done more miles than the demo had done about 2,000, the quick shifter is a lot sweeter. So if you are buying one of these, just bear in mind that the people that the influencers that ride these, get called in the BMW launch, they're not actually on bikes that have actually done the running in period. Most of the time the bike's still got only just done 1,000, probably had the first 600-mile service done, and the bike is still not settled into itself, if you know what I mean. So what I would say is think about this. Don't start moaning and bitching about it, because this is a really, really good bit of kit. I said, one thing I noticed for the demo bikes that I've ridden, or the demo bike, I haven't actually had to clean my visor on my bike, on my helmet, and I've been actually riding the flip up with the visor up, everything, and just having the what do they call it, the sunshade down. And today it's actually quite blustery, and yeah, there were little wind issues, and I was thinking, I need a taller screen, but I think it's just that if you see, there's a crosswind going up and about. So anyway, that's the my new baby, as I said to my wife. So now she's dropped down the pecking order. My CLS shooting brake, my bike, and then my lovely wife. No, she's number one, always will be number one. Just a little joke I had with her. Oh, I think that needs to be tilted out a little bit for some reason. Look at the crap. I had to go down the country roads, I had to come back from Peterborough, and this is the problem. You see, look at all that crap that's gone up there, and the roads aren't particularly wet. So this is one of the reasons why I wouldn't buy, if I was buying this bike from you, I wouldn't put these covers on if you're going to do the miles, because I want to ride a bike. I don't want to be bloody cleaning it. And now I'm going to be cleaning it. I'm going to have to clean it today, get all that crap off it. And I've bought an ABBA stand, so hopefully that will help in the future cleaning it up. But all in all, fantastic bike. Well, by the way, if you do buy this crappy pizza oven box, that's what I call it, the pizza oven, it doesn't have central locking on it. So if you forget to lock it, your stuff's going, whereas the big one does have central locking. Mine's going to come with a brake light as well. I negotiated that. That's part of the price. So I'm going to take these bars off, because I think when you take the panniers off, it's just going to look like a right plonker. It's going to look like stabilisers, or if you're British, or trainer wheels if you're American. And I was only joking about, apart from your president, who's a bit of a plonker. And it's actually a shame, really, isn't it? Because Biden actually is, he's suffering from dementia, and it's wrong that he's being put out in front of people, and it's actually cruel what they're doing to him. But there you go, that's the way things work in the US of A, isn't it? Nice dog just went past there in the van, his master. Okay, sign off, and hopefully you'll watch some more of the videos when I get them up.